Isn't that funny to see this? Look at that. Vote the pro-America ticket, guys. We gave $40 billion to Argentina. We gave a whole bunch of money to Israel. We're fighting a war in Iran for Benjamin Netanyahu. Everything is more expensive. Oh, dude, watch this. This is my favorite Trump video, guys. I don't know if you guys paid your power bill this month, but let me show you.
Under the Trump economic plan, we will cut your energy prices in half within, mark it down.
1 year.
And you can get very angry
mark
at me if
it
we
down.
don't do it. Within 12 months, your energy prices will be cut in half. My plan will cut energy prices in half or more than that within 12 months.
Yep.
Of taking office.
Oh, wow.
Number one, your energy bill within 12 months will be cut in half, and that's my pledge all over the country. Beyond farmers, that's my pledge all over the country. If you vote for me, I will cut your energy and electricity prices in half within 12 months. We're going to cut them down in half.
Oh, yeah.
And under my plan, we will cut energy and electricity prices in half within 12 months. And that means for your homes, too. I will cut your energy and electricity prices in half, 50%, 50, within 12 months of taking the oath of office. My plan will cut energy prices in half. Within 12 months, we're going to have energy prices for businesses, but in my opinion, maybe even more importantly for the average household.
Is that amazing or what?
12 months from January 20th, which is the day we go into office. I will cut the price of energy and electricity in half. Ready? 12 months.
12 months.
January 20th to take office on January 20th.
Thank you, Trumpy.
Your electric bill, including cars, air conditioners, heating, everything. Your total electric bill will be 50% less.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to cut it in half.
Dude, is anybody? I mean, there were 50% more bankruptcies, right? Like, right? 50% more bankruptcies in 2025. Oil is 50% more expensive than it was a month ago. But like, bro, dude, isn't that crazy?
And I will cut your energy and electricity prices in half within 12 months of taking office.
Whoa!
50%.
Trumpy!
The pledge that I'm making now, and we've done this a little bit over the last month or so.
I'm going to cut this turd in half.
We are going to bring energy down by 50%, 50% within 12 months from January 20th.
There you go, guys. 50% less. Oh, let's go, dude. Isn't that amazing? That is a massive, massive affordability win, boss. Like, we are winning, bro.
In 1 year, we've taken a dead and crippled country. I hate to say that, but we were a dead and crippled country after the last administration and made it the hottest country anywhere in the world by far, with no inflation, record-setting investments coming into the United States, over $18 trillion, and the highest stock market ever, with 53 all-time record highs in just 1 year. It all...
By the way, the stock market, 93% of that stock market is owned by 10% of the people. It is a useless indicator, bro.
Positioned us to get rid of a cancer that has long simmered. It's known as the nuclear Iran, and they didn't know what was coming. They've never imagined it. Remember, because of our Drill Baby Drill program, America has plenty of gas. We have so much gas.
Dude, what a fucking scoundrel. There was a Republican guy who had convinced himself that Trump is going to end this war real quick. The price of oil is going to drop. All the prices are going to go down. The stock market's going to shoot up. And then the Republicans are going to crush the midterms, right? Now, the problem is, even if this war ends tomorrow, this is not going away for a while, guys. I mean, dude, it's going to 108 right now. But even if the war was over tomorrow and Hormuz was open, this is still going to go up for another 6 months or be real unpredictable. But it's not going down for like a year or two with all of the unpredictability of what's going on. Like, dude, this shit ain't going down, you know? And even when it does go down, I bet it's not ever going back to 60 again. bet it's going to go down and won't be below 80 or 75 or 80 for like years, dude. I mean, why would they? Why would they? Because now it's going to go so high that if it goes to 120, they can back it down to 75 and just make a killing. And then people will be like, oh, at least it's not 120 again. You know? I mean, bro, we're going to get screwed. But look at this, dude. This is crazy, guys.
Take a look at Donald Trump's overall net approval rating. This is the lowest of his term, the lowest of his second term. We're talking about minus 17 points, 17 points underwater. And unlike in Donald Trump's first term, in which he was negative basically throughout his entire term, Trump actually started off in positive territory here in his second term. But now he's at the lowest point of his second term. But there's an even bigger comparison to be made, okay? So obviously Trump was elected once back in 2016, then he took a 4-year break, and then, of course, he's serving his second term, and it's his second presidency. So I went back and I looked at all of the presidents at this point in a presidency, all of them at this point in a presidency, and guess what? Donald Trump is the lowest ever at this point in a presidency. Lower than Joe Biden.
Dude.
Lower than Jimmy Carter. Lower than Ronald Reagan.
Dude, lower than Jimmy Carter, bro. That is rough, dude, because Jimmy was fucked from the start.
Lower than all of them. All of them at this point in a presidency. You know, you can make any sort of swimming comparison you want.
Dude, the lowest ever. But guys, we're hot.
Last administration, and made it the hottest country anywhere in the world.
The hottest.
Far, with no inflation, record-setting investments.
Dude, no inflation. Like, how do you think this is going over for MAGA? I mean, do you think the people in the Midwest or whatever are hearing him say there's no inflation and this is the hottest the country's ever been? I mean, he could be talking about like the temperature near the data center that doubled your power bill. But do you think there are people? I mean, I'm sure the cult members are like, they don't care. They get to say the F slur and they get to like use the R slur. And so they're happy. They get to shit on people. But I'm talking about like the non-cult members, because even, you know, the cult is only like 30% of the country. They're probably the only people supporting him. Are there Republican people out there that are watching this that are not enraged? Because, man, if I voted for this guy, I would be enraged, bro. No Epstein files. Food costs are up. Power costs are up. He didn't lower bills at all. Gas is through the roof. And it's not even like gas is through the roof because the world is like going through tough times. Gas is through the roof because this guy chose to just have a war. He chose to just go to war because Jared Kushner's dad's buddy wanted to start one. And so we're spending $1 billion a day. The debt is through the roof. The country's going bankrupt. There's no jobs. Farms are going bankrupt. And all because this guy just decided he's going to do something stupid, man. The thing that's problematic about this one, though, guys, is I feel like Trump has made some decisions that are going to linger, okay? Like with the Republican administration, a normal one, they do some shit that puts you near a recession, and like 2 to 3 years into a Democratic presidency, they're going to spin it. But like the thing that makes me nervous about this Trump administration is I think it might be a decade, maybe 15 years before we recover from some of this shit, right? Like he is actually causing generational damage, you know, to where like an entire group of young people may not find a footing until they're in their 40s because of this motherfucker. I mean, dude, we saw the stats the other day where entry-level unemployment, unbelievable stat, guys. This is like depression. Like young people are in a depression. Entry-level unemployment, 13.3%. The worst job market since I was a teenager. That's nuts, bro. The worst job market since like 89, the end of the Reagan era. And so that means that like our young people ages 18 to like 30, they're living through a depression that we can't feel, okay? We can't feel it if we're established, but they're actually living in a fucking depression. And yeah, dude, if you didn't go to college, you're like fine. I mean, I even look at my son right now who's been trying to get a job in New York, and it's pretty fucking hard, but he's being smart about it. He's making friends. And now that he's making friends and developing a social connectivity, he's getting inroads to jobs, which is good. If the job market is really tough, you want to get friends that are working, and then eventually you're going to work your way in. That's like the way to go. But like it doesn't have a college degree, right? He's going to be a musician, maybe a YouTuber, whatever. He's doing his own thing. He's like surviving in this, right? Getting some help from me. And like, you know, he had a bunch of money saved before he went there. So he's surviving. But like, dude, the people that came out of school, like I have a friend whose son graduated from college with a computer programming degree. And like, dude, the guy had to move home. He literally is almost unemployable right now because of AI. He spent 4 years going and getting a programming degree, and now he's like, fuck, bro, what do I do now? And huge college debt. Dude, it's brutal. I mean, if you're coming out of college right now, people who graduated high school in like 2021, they're so screwed right now. 13% unemployment. And you know, if you have $150,000 in college debt or $100,000 in college debt, can you imagine? But dude, all the shit that's happening now, all the bad shit is exclusively because of decisions that this asshole has made, bro. Every bad thing in America right now that we have, beef, electricity, gas, housing prices, job market, farm bankruptcies, construction, every fucking bad thing that we are suffering through right now is a direct result of this asshole's decision making. Like we were finally, you know, we finally had come out of the darkness and there was like a tiny bit of light, dude. We were starting to pick up. The economy was expanding. And dude, and now here we are. Here we are, boss. Like, what the fuck, bro? What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.